Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be reviewing the new Revlon PhotoReady foundation, which I know has been on sale in the US for quite some while now, but it's only just hit the UK within the past couple of days. Now I've been to a couple of Boots stores, which is a drugstore in the UK, looking for it, but I couldn't actually. I went to 3 or 4 of them and none of them had started stocking it yet. I actually managed to get this on boots.com on their website, so I don't know if you can actually be bothered to wait a couple of days, because I really wanted to try it out, so I went and ordered it straight away. And so yeah, anyway, the colour that I've got is 008 Golden Beige, and I am a NC40 stroke NC42 in MAC, but I'm more towards the NC40 size. So I've used this the past 3-4 days, and I have to say I'm really happy with this foundation. First and foremost, in terms of the packaging, the pump is probably one of the best pumps I've ever used. If you press it down a little bit comes out, and if you press it down the full way, you get quite a lot that comes out. But it doesn't get stuck or anything. It's nice and easy to get out the exact amount that you want. And in terms of coverage, I'd say it's a medium to full kind of coverage foundation. I mean, again, it does depend on how much you decide to put on your face. I kind of do one swipe all over, and then maybe I put a little bit more on my cheeks, because that's where I tend to have more marks and scarring and whatnot. But I think this foundation's fabulous. I mean, the consistency is not that thick. It's not as thick as something like the Revlon Colour Stay foundation, which is a little bit more thick, and that foundation also is quite hard to blend because it dries so quickly, whereas you don't have that problem with this. Now, I've heard a lot of people mention that this thing has got like little shimmers in it. I honestly can't tell if there are any little shimmers in it. I mean, I've looked up close right against a mirror to see whether I can see any kind of shimmers, and I honestly really can't, so I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I put powder on, I put blusher on, I got eyeshadow on. You know, when you use your blusher, you kind of swirl it on your cheeks and you kind of just do a little bit all over. So to be honest, you always get a tiny bit of shimmer in that respect. So whether or not this actually has got any shimmer, I haven't noticed it, and it's not an issue for me. Now, the longest I've worn this was yesterday, when I put it on at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I got home last night. Obviously it was Friday night. I got home at about 12 o'clock. So I've been wearing it for a really long time. It stayed on all day and all night. It didn't make me shiny. I've got combination skin, but more to oily combination side. Didn't make me shiny. Didn't have to use my blotting powder. The coverage was there all day. It stayed really well. Its durability is great. I'm so impressed with this. The only thing that probably is not a good thing about this foundation is that it only comes in like about 8-9 shades. I mean, quite a lot of people are going to have problems with this foundation, in that they'll probably end up having to buy 2 and mixing them together. And I mean, even the darkest shade, I think there are 2 more up from the 008 Golden Beige that are darker, and then that's it. So anybody else is a bit darker than that, it's really sad that they're not going to be able to actually get it for themselves. I do actually think that this foundation is better than the Colour Stay foundation, just in terms that you're able to blend it better. The smell as well, it doesn't smell like that one. That one's got like a really strange smell. I know a lot of people find it off-putting. I actually like that smell. It's like this weird, I don't even know how to describe it, chemically weird smell, but I actually think it's alright. But this one doesn't have that kind of scent. And what else? Yeah, it gives great coverage. It's easy to blend. I mean, I put it on today, and to be honest, I only put on my foundation about 2 hours ago, so it makes your skin look pretty flawless. I haven't actually taken any photos of myself yet to see, because it is PhotoReady foundation, and I know that I've heard that some people get that kind of white cast look. I really can't comment on that because I've not taken any photos of myself wearing it. In the UK this costs £12.99. I'm not sure if that's an introductory price or it's going to be more expensive than that, but I don't think it will. It probably is going to stay at £12.99. What else can I say? Oh yeah, it's oil free. It's fragrance free, as it says on here. Complete coverage, perfect airbrush skin in any light. I do agree, it makes my skin look like absolutely amazingly airbrushed. I mean, obviously I put powder on over it and I use like a kabuki brush, but even before I've used the kabuki brush and the my Mineralized Skin Finish Natural by MAC, I find that it just looks amazing. My skin looks flawless. I'm so impressed with this. But the only thing is that I really hope that they do come out with other colours so that other people are actually able to use it, because I think that it's quite unfair that you're bringing out a new foundation, whereas the Colour Stay has a vast range of colours. This one only has a handful, which is really odd. It's also 30ml and it's got an SPF 20 in it. I think my Colour Stay is like an SPF 6 or something really randomly low. So again, I mean, anything with an SPF in it is always great. So I don't really think that there is anything else that I can say. I give this a 10 out of 10. Or maybe actually I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Not a 10 because obviously it doesn't come in a massive range of shades. So 9 out of 10. Fabulous foundation. Going to continue to use this for the next couple of weeks. I've used it past couple of days. It hasn't broken me out or anything like that, which is always a plus. So everyone in the UK, it's out now. You can finally get your hands on it. Not sure exactly when it's going to hit the shops. Maybe it's hit some and not others, even though I live in London and I would assume that London would be one of the places that it would come to first. And I went to the main boot store in Oxford Circus, which would be their flagship, and they didn't have it there, and that was on Monday. But then again, I went online, boots.com, a couple of days later it came, and I'm very happy with it. Yeah, so I hope that you found this review helpful and useful. If you've got any questions or feel that I didn't answer or mention something, just mention it down below and I'll get back to you straight away. So until the next time, take care, see ya, bye.